Maria Villarreal Fraga.
All right, and you brought a guest.
Yes.
Who
I brought my conga player. You can introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Bere Barrientos.
Bere.
All right, and I tell you what, we've got a benefit that's going to be happening next month. We're about a month away, and it is to defray medical costs for you.
Yes, for me.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on with Maria Fraga.
Okay. So, I have acute kidney failure. My kidneys totally failed in April of this year.
Wow.
I was in the hospital, very swollen and feeling horrible. And I found out, I knew my kidneys were failing, but they didn't expect them to fail so fast. It happened after a surgery that I had went into septic shock. So my blood, your blood is poisoned at that point. Yeah.
Yes.
And they tried several different antibiotics. Finally, one worked. But as soon as I left the hospital, I started with the swelling. I started feeling fatigue. You start urinating frequently and just feeling horrible and not myself. And at first I thought, all these other things, and they finally said what it was, and it was from being septic, and my kidneys failed because of that. So in April they completely failed, and now I'm looking for a transplant.
All righty. And what is the process in looking for a transplant?
Okay, so you go and they test you, to make sure that you're a candidate, which I have already been to San Antonio in next week, actually 9 years.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
So right now I'm doing dialysis 3 times a week, 4 hours a day, which could be very draining at times, especially on the days. But I'm grateful that I'm still able to function and stuff like that, because I see some people there, and it's kind of scary. You see the way they are, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to get there. So that's why I'm trying, as hard as I can to hurry up and get a transplant, because the longer you are on dialysis, it can cause a lot of issues. It can cause your heart to get big, which right now I have a CVC in my heart because my kidneys failed, unexpectedly all of a sudden. So that's why I had to get the one that's in the heart. I do have a fistula in my arm, which I recently had surgery for that, but it's called something like maturing. Your vein has to mature, like kind of get big in order for them to start using that. So I'm aiming for that, because I just don't feel comfortable with it, being in my heart.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. So that's where I'm at right now. We're having a fundraiser, September the 28th, to try to come up with my deductible for, kidney transplant. I want to have that ready. So when they say, hey, we do have a kidney, or if I
ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, and there won't be any obstacles in the way, like, you need to come up with this money now or whatever. So I want to have that. I have my kidney fund, the account for that, and everything's going to that. Don't touch it. It's there for whenever, I'm ready to get that surgery.
As soon as they call your name, you're ready to go.
Yes.
All right, and it's going to be happening at the CWV, and it's going to be happening also on the September 28th.
Yes.
Yeah, and I see here that you have some artists performing and an updated list of performers.
Yes.
There are more musicians that are coming in.
Yes.
For those that don't know Maria Fraga, you are from Maria y Cien Grados.
Yes.
And you performed here in Victoria a couple of times. You are a local artist también.
Yes, I am.
You've been performing for quite a few years, and also you have family members that originated here in Victoria that are also musicians.
Yes, that's correct.
So, quick shout out to them.
Yes, and I always do this in memory of my grandparents, which is Peter Modesta Villarreal, who is prior Sangre Chicana and Grupo Suave, here for many years. And that's why I started this, and that's why I do this. And I have a whole family of musicians. I have family that's performing that day, which is the Crossroads Crew, also local. Emilio Licerio, J.R. Robles, well known here in the Victoria. And we're also having an event coming up in Cuero where we're also performing this Sunday, actually. So we're getting more gigs here in Victoria, and hope to get more, along the way, because, we were in Austin for so long. So now we're back here, and this is my hometown. So I'm hoping to get the love, from my hometown and from, people that know the family and stuff.
There's going to be a raffle and auction as part of this dancing auction that
Yes.
you're going to be having on the 28th.
Yes, there's going to be a silent auction. So far, I have there's lots of local businesses that my cousin Michael, the makeup artist, actually have donated to him. I just don't know all the names because he hasn't given me a list.
Yes.
I know Happy Hippie is one of them. There is and also just like people have donated baskets and stuff like that. Liz Garza, Becky Longoria, and Christina G Promotions. She's going to donate 2 baskets. So I do have several things. And there's also going to be, because we've been selling tickets in Victoria, my family has been selling them, and we're actually, I think, almost completely out. I think there's a couple of people that have tickets, but Victoria has been very nice as to just strangers and people I don't even know, buying tickets and stuff. So that's been a blessing. And there is going to be a door prize with those tickets. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It might be a TV, but there's going to be a few door prizes for whoever buys tickets.
They also have some tickets if
you
want to come
Oh,
out.
you still have some?
Yes,
Okay.
And how would they get a hold of you?
I'm at Look at Me Now Beauty Salon.
Okay.
And I have some there available.
Oh, yes.
All righty. Is there a phone number for them to call to say, hey, I'm headed that way to book an appointment, or just go by there?
Yes. I gotta look it up.
No, that's
but
fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Look at
That's
Me Now
fine.
Beauty Salon. If you have to look it up, you can call.
Okay.
If not, you can call me at 512-586-6508, and I can get a hold of Better. But she's a hairstylist there at the salon.
Hairstylist there.
Yeah.
And it's 361-579-7959.
All righty. And I tell you what, it's going to be a great night of entertainment. You have Patti Verial also going to be performing.
Yes, Patti Verial is my mother. She lives in Austin, and she's going to be performing. We're going to have Miss Liz Garcia from San Antonio, Texas. Liz Garcia La Cantante. Yes, she's been here, right?
Yes,
to interview before. Ms. Dodi Rodriguez from Dodi Nivel.
All right.
And I believe that's it. I might have a surprise guest, but I can't say who it is yet because I'm not for sure.
There you go. There you go. Surprises are great.
Yes.
So for those that want information, or if they just want to donate outright or be a part of this to benefit you for your medical expenses, how would they? Is there a Facebook page? Is there any social media? Straight phone number or website?
Yeah. Well, I do have a GoFundMe, which for some reason I guess a lot of people don't like to donate on GoFundMe because I have like $30 on there, and it's been like that since I started it. But that's still up, the GoFundMe, and it says, a little bit of my story, my backstory. I have a page on my medical that I just talk about, only my medical, and it's called My Journey to Transplant, and you should be able to find it just by looking that up. And then I do have a Cash App, which is Maria Icien, but I would just call me and just try to find out. So if you don't have access to internet, because a lot of people we have sold tickets to actually don't have Facebook, which is surprising.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, my phone number is, at 512-586-6508. I still have my Austin number. Like I said, I lived in Austin 15 years, but this is my hometown, and I'm glad to be back here, and I'm very grateful for all the support, and I'm grateful to you too, Lilo, for inviting me here to talk about the benefit. Yes, it's in Majic 95. We really appreciate y'all. I can't thank y'all enough.
We'll always be here for the community, and you're part of it. And I tell you what, you're not only an artist, you're part of the community. Your family when it comes to stuff like this. We help out each other no matter what. Do what you can, do the most you can for each and every one of us, because we're all, brown and proud.
Yes.
So
that's right.
Also performing, we have a guest DJ.
Oh, yes.
I tell you what, he asked me to be a friend on Facebook, and I went ahead and accepted it, and I checked it out, and I was like, check him out, he can jam.
Yes.
Hey, does he want a part-time job here at Magic?
Maybe. That's my husband, that's DJ Fraga. Yes, he loves, that's his passion, he loves to do it. He goes to the back room where we practice, and he'll just be there for hours, and then sometimes I told him, record yourself, you sound so good, so he started to record himself, And he's actually got some gigs from that, and he used to gig all the time in Austin, and they were excited to know that he's doing it again, and they called him, will you come over here? And he's like, okay. It's kind of hard, he works in Corpus and then comes over here only on the weekends, so it gets difficult.
Yeah. I mean, I believe so. I mean, work is very important. Music is more important. But I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and go with one of your songs that I had already programmed for today. And I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce it. I got this in 2019.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
You said this was, which one?
It's an original from the old Grupo Suave. My grandparents were the original writers, but it's Nuestro Amor.
All right, here we go.
Te esperamos este 28 de septiembre del 2024 en CW Bean Hall, donde tendremos la presencia musical de desde Austin, Texas, cantante y compositora Majic Villarreal. Lo mejor de la música tejana, Cross Rock Group, de 12 de la tarde a 12 de la noche. Además, la presencia única y exclusiva de María y 100 grados. Todo con la finalidad de recaudar fondos de gastos médicos para María Villarreal. Habrá bake sale, subasta, venta de comidas, boleto de entrada, $10, donde podrás participar para la gran rifa de ese día. Llégale temprano, CWB Hall, 1007 Main Street, Victoria, Texas.
On behalf of Lopez Broadcast.